Hello, welcome to Biography TV. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss our next video. Biography of Yahya Jammeh. Yahya Jammeh is a Gambian politician and former military officer who from 1994 to 2017 was the second president of Gambia. Jammeh was in power for 23 years after assuming the presidency as a young army officer in a bloodless military coup in 1994 that ousted Dawda Jawara, who had been the first president of Gambia. He was officially elected the second president of the Gambia in 1996 and re-elected in 2001, 2006 and 2011. He was defeated in the 2016 Gambian presidential election by Adama Barrow and was subsequently forced to step down from power in 2017. Jammeh was born on the 25th of May 1965 in Kanilai, Gambia, 3 months after the country gained its independence. He had his primary education at Kanilai Primary School and St. Edward's Primary School in Biam from 1972 to 1978. Due to his good result in the Common Entrance Exam, he was given a government scholarship to Gambia High School in Banjul in 1978. His formal education ended after he got his O-levels in 1983. Jammeh joined the Gambian National Army in 1984 and was commissioned a second lieutenant in 1989. He received extensive military training from Senegal and military police training at Fort McClellan, Alabama, USA. Jammeh's coming to power began on the 22nd of July 1994 when he and a group of young officers in the Gambian National Army seized power from President Sir Dawda Jawara in a coup by taking control of major facilities in the capital, Banjul. The coup was a bloodless coup that was met with little resistance. Jammeh's group identified itself as the Armed Forces Provisional Ruling Council, AFPRC, and Jammeh was its chairman. After seizing power, the AFPRC suspended the constitution, closed the borders, and implemented a nationwide curfew. Jammeh's new government justified the coup by citing corruption and the absence of democracy under the Jawara regime. Army personnel were also unhappy with their salaries, living conditions, and lack of promotion. In a bid to move towards democracy, in 1994, Jammeh founded the Alliance for Patriotic Reorientation and Construction Party. In the elections 2 years later, he was narrowly elected president, though foreign observers declared that the elections were neither free nor fair. He was re-elected in October 2001 with 53% of the vote. There was a failed coup attempt against Jammeh on the 21st of March 2006. While Jammeh visited Mauritania, Army Chief of Staff Colonel Ndure Cham tried to seize power. When the coup attempt proved unsuccessful, he fled to Senegal along with other alleged conspirators, most of whom were arrested, returned to Gambia and put on trial for treason. Jammeh ran for a third term as president in September 2006 and won with 67% of the vote. He won a fourth-term re-election bid in 2011 with 72% of the vote. Throughout Jammeh's presidency, the media were a consistent target of his repression. In 1998, the independent Citizen FM radio station had to close down after a number of its staff were arrested and its equipment seized. In August 2000, the anti-government Radio 1 FM was burnt down. Jammeh also made a number of public statements against the press. In July year 2000, he said, "Anybody bent on disturbing the peace and stability of the nation will be buried 6 feet deep." In April 2004, Jammeh told journalists to obey his government or go to hell. Jammeh, besides being the political leader of the Gambia, also projected himself as a health expert despite having no professional training in the field. In January 2007, he claimed he could cure HIV/AIDS and asthma with natural herbs. His claimed treatment program required patients to stop taking their antiretroviral drugs. His claims have been criticized for promoting unscientific treatment that could have dangerous consequences. Fadzai Gwaradzimba, who was the country representative of the United Nations Development Program in the Gambia, was told to leave the country after she spoke out her doubts about the cure claims and said the remedy might encourage risky behavior. In August 2007, Jammeh also claimed to have come up with a single-dose herbal infusion that could treat high blood pressure. He also claimed to have a treatment for infertility in women as part of what is called the President's Alternative Treatment Program (PATP). In Jammeh's fifth attempt at holding on to the presidency, he was defeated by Adama Barrow during the elections of 1st December 2016. Although Jammeh initially conceded defeat on the 9th of December 2016, he rejected the result as unacceptable. He went on to announce he had annulled the result. He then filed a petition with the Supreme Court of the Gambia to contest the result. ECOWAS warned that it would militarily intervene to uphold the result of the election if Jammeh didn't resign by 19th January. Jammeh insisted that he would only relinquish the presidency if the court upheld the election result. Finally, after several intrigues, in the early hours of January 21st, Jammeh announced on state television that he was stepping down from the post of president and left the country later on the same day, traveling to Guinea and then Equatorial Guinea. Yahya Jammeh, a Muslim, was married to his first wife, Tuti Faal, from 1994 to 1998, when the couple divorced after experiencing difficulties conceiving. Jammeh married his second wife, Zainab Suma, in 1999, and they had 2 children, a daughter named Mariam Jammeh and a son, Muhammad Yahya Jammeh. In 2010, Jammeh announced his marriage to another wife, Alima Salah, who was daughter of Omar Jibril Salah, then Gambia's ambassador to Saudi Arabia. The couple divorced a year later. What have we missed out of this biography of Jammeh? Let's know in the comment section. Will it be ridiculous to subscribe to our channel? If no, please like this video, share, and subscribe to our channel.